Hey guys, this is Tomic, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Edirol Orchestra VST. I just got this yesterday and I messed around with it for a little bit. I'll show you what I came up with at the end of this tutorial, but I'm not going to be showing you how to create anything in there, just how to actually use it and connect your MIDI channels to your Edirol Orchestras, so you won't have to open up like a million of these Edirol Orchestra VSTs plugins. So, because it's gonna slow down your memory a lot, and if you just use one Edirol Orchestra, you're gonna save a lot of trouble, and it's gonna be a lot faster to load anything into your song or channel or whatever. First of all, I want to talk about is how to add in the channels. For example, this is one whole plugin, and there's a bunch of channels inside the plugin. So channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and a lot of these, every channel has a different sound to it. So I mean, you could choose any sound you want to go for whatever certain channel you want it to be in. But for example, if you want to control, if you just go ahead into piano roll on your plugin or whatever, and you try to create a sound, it's just gonna play the very first sound that you put in your in your very first channel on your VST. So for example, if you play this, it's not gonna play any other channels or instruments. If you want to control the other instruments, you're gonna have to create MIDI channels, and these MIDI channels are gonna be connected to your Edirol Orchestra VST through a port. So go ahead and to do this, you go ahead and click on this setting icon right here, and put the input port to 1 or whatever else you want it to be, and then go into channel and add in, for example, we're going to use 2 channels or two instruments that we want to use from this Edirol Orchestra. So we're going to create 2 MIDI out channels or patterns, and then change this port to whatever you put in your settings right here. So ours is 1. So we're gonna put the first MIDI out channel to 1, and the second MIDI out channel to MIDI out channel port number to 1 also. And the channels on these MIDI out already are set to 1 and 2, so this is gonna be 1 and 2 right here. And let's change the first channel on your VST to, for example, violin section. And this one, for example, if I'm looking for a bass sound, let's change it to like a contrabass or something. And now if we try to create something, this is going to be the violin, so go ahead and alright, so this is going to be the violin, and I want to create like a bass sound. Now if we play this, it's going to play the 2 channels from our VST right here. As you can see, and if we add in, for example, a 3rd channel, we want it to be in oboe, I don't know how you pronounce that, I'm sorry. And you add in another MIDI out channel, and you set it to port again, and the channel is set as 3 as it is right here in the VST. Now if we create something like can see it's playing all these 3 channels right here. So that's basically how you create or use the different channels in your VST. To save this, of course, if you just click File, Save, it's gonna save what you created in your channels, but it's not gonna save your instruments. So if you want to save the type of instruments that, for example, channel 1 is violin, and you save it, it's gonna go back to whatever the default was. And if you want to save this to be violin section, this contrabass, and all the other crap, just go into System, File, and click Save Performance, and save it as whatever you want. And it's gonna save your instruments in the order that you wanted them to be. There's also, if you added any reverb or chorus or any effects, you'd save them too. So I mean, just mess around with this. I mean, I love creating like orchestral sounds or orchestral music. I just have a bunch of fun with it. For me, just more entertaining to create those kind of sounds instead of like some electronic ones. For example, here's something that came up after a few minutes of messing around with this. I also used Easy Drummer VST in this project. So let's just go ahead and load in my settings or instruments that I use. As you can see it went back to default flute vibrato, and then clarinet and all the other crap. I'm just gonna go into File, Load, and load up my preset. Okay. Alright, now since it's loaded up, hold on, no it's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, so after it's loaded up, this is how this is what I came up with. I mean, so just a basic, I mean, I guess song, I guess. But I mean, I had a lot of fun with this Orchestra VST. See what you come up with. Post your results or whatever in your reply or in the comment section. And I'll probably make another what's it called tutorial showing you how to create maybe something with the Orchestra VST, and then I'll create a tutorial also for the Easy Drummer. But this is so far. I think this is it for this tutorial, and I'll probably see you like in a few days or in a week. But alright, this is Tomic, and if you still haven't subscribed to FL Underground, go ahead and do that right now, and see you next tutorial.